The Workforce Outcomes Reporting Questionnaire, or WORQ, is a set of 4 data collection tools developed to support USAID implementing partners in reporting on youth workforce outcomes, such as new employment, earnings, and transition to further education or training. 3 of the WORQ tools, the WORQ, the Extra WORQ, and the Impact WORQ, are in-person surveys. However, USAID recommends implementing them as face-to-face, semi-structured interviews in which a data collector asks suggested prompts. Why? This allows the data collector to work with the participant to clarify their responses. During initial pilots of the WORQ tools, the tools provided more consistent or reliable data when implemented as a semi-structured interview. Here, let's watch an example of how to apply this approach using a scenario common to these 3 WORQ tools. Meet Miriam, a data collector, and David, a participant in a youth workforce development activity. David completed the program, a training on how to manage personal business finances, a few months ago, and Miriam is conducting inline data collection. Miriam has already learned that David's primary income is from self-employment in a tailoring business he started over the course of the training. Let's watch how Miriam uses prompts to clarify David's responses to a question later in the survey.
Earlier, you told me you've started to run a tailoring business out of your home, right? In a typical week, how many days do you do this work?
Oh, it depends because I also spend time helping on my family's farm and only have time to tailor in the evenings. Some weeks, I can only work 1 or 2 days. Other weeks, 5 or 6.
Okay, so your work week changes a lot. Can you tell me how many days you worked on your tailoring business last week?
I'm not sure I remember.
That's okay. Let's talk about specific days. Do you remember working on Monday? On Tuesday?
Oh, yes, I was able to work on tailoring in the evenings, Monday, Thursday, and Friday.
Was last week typical for this work?
No, last week, I was very tired in the evening from planting. I could normally work a little on Tuesday or Wednesday evenings too.
So in a typical week, you work 4 or 5 days?
Yes, most weeks, I work 4 days a week on tailoring.
Okay.
As we just saw, Miriam was able to use the suggested prompts to guide David to share a more accurate response. Without the prompts, she may have inaccurately reported too many or too few days based on David's initial response. For more information about the WORQ tools, including more details on implementing the WORQ, please refer to the WORQ resources page on EduLinks, which can be found at the link on your screen.